name is Mallory Hartley, and I'm the coordinating producer of recruiting. And sitting alongside me, it's my partner in crime, the director of recruiting at Dave Campbell's Texas Football, Greg Powers. Howdy.
Howdy.
We're just moments away from Braden Bach,
Striker Reed,
Jalen Lott, Savorian Martin. Donovan Webb is about to make his college commitment announcement. So you can hear the crowd behind us. Everybody is super excited.
This is really something special.
Thank you for any trainers and people who have helped me, especially my mom and dad.
I want to thank everybody for coming out today for my commitment.
I thank my parents, my grandparents, everybody's here right now supporting me.
I'm going to be committing to
University of Oregon.
Go play football and run track again.
TCU.
I gotta get my let's go in, you know?
Let's go! What's going on, recruiting fans? Mallory Hartley, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, sitting alongside the director of recruiting, Greg Powers. And we've got a live commitment for you guys. As you can see behind us, Houston KinKaid 2027 running back Wayne Shanks Jr. is just about to announce his commitment to go play college football at the next level. He's choosing between Tulane, Kansas, Arkansas, and Arizona. Powers. What a great list that he's got going on. Over 35 scholarship offers as of right now, but he's narrowed it down to just 4 programs, and only one of these lucky programs is going to get this highly productive running back.
Very versatile, all-purpose back with the size to really dominate in the middle of the field. But some of the things that he does extremely well to me is he's a great pass catcher.
Out of the backfield, yeah.
And you can see his athleticism, whether it's in the return game, whether he's getting outside the tackle box to cash in those big runs. He really does a lot of extraordinary things with the football in his hands. But one of the things that I love most about Wayne Shanks is that he is a guy that has plenty of experience. He burst onto the scene during his freshman season and really hasn't looked back since. School after school after school has come calling for him with scholarship offers. He's one of the 10 most heavily offered prospects in the Lone Star State, regardless of position. So whoever gets his commitment today is going to get a guy that is completely bona fide, verified statistics, production, and experience. So I think that he hits the ground running on day one and provides an immediate boost to whichever school's lucky enough to get him today.
It's almost guaranteed that he's going to run for over 1,500 yards in a single season. Over 3,300 yards and 47 touchdowns within his varsity campaign so far. And obviously that's only going to go up as he's about to enter his senior season of high school. Powers, when it comes to the 4 schools that he's got in his top 4 right now, fit-wise, where do you see him kind of going?
Man, I don't want to tip my hand and give away his decision, but I do know for a fact that you have got the chance to spend extensive time with Wayne Shanks. We got to interview him. He was actually at one of our other live commitments down when we broadcast Amari Vickerson's commitment to SMU. And I know that he had some of these schools on his list back at that time that he spoke about as well. What type of person is he?
I know he did mention Kansas in the interview. I don't think he had received an Arizona offer, but one of the things that I asked him towards the end of that interview was, hey, if you were to commit today, now this was back in January, what is that key thing that you are looking for in a college program that's going to make you say, hey, that's where I'm going? And he said, without a doubt, development. Now, he wants to be an NFL-type running back. He wants a program that's going to develop him to be that next-level type of running back, but keep him healthy as well.
Yeah, and I think that's the perfect way to answer that question, because when you have so many schools jockeying to try to get you onto their roster, it can make those waters a little bit muddy in a great way, right? Like in a great way to be one of the most offered players in Texas, the biggest of the big and the baddest of the bad. This is where college programs are built right here in the Lone Star State, and one of them is going to be built today. The future of somebody's offense is about to make his decision.
Absolutely. He's the number 10 rated running back in the state of Texas, just moments away from making his college commitment between Tulane, Kansas, Arkansas, and Arizona. Give us just a couple minutes. We'll get him set up, and we'll bring the star aboard to make his decision.
First of all, I would just like to thank God for giving me this blessing to be here today, because without him, I wouldn't be here. And secondly, I just want to thank all you guys for coming out to support today. It really truly means a lot to me. And I want to give a special shout out to my parents. I couldn't ask for any better parents. They've been with me throughout this whole process and this whole journey with me. And thank you to the rest of my family and friends for all of the support throughout this step for me in my life. And thank you to all my friends and coaches here at KinKaid, all my teammates, to push me to be the best I can every single day. And I just want to give a special recognition to Texas private schools, because I know sometimes we don't receive the recognition that I feel like we deserve. Just because we're considered a smaller school doesn't mean that we're not working just as hard, if not harder, than some of the 6A and 5A public schools out there in Texas. And just thank you to Coach Larned, Coach Hud, Coach Reg for helping me throughout this recruitment process. And big thank you to all the Little League programs and coaches, Greater Houston Track Club, Houston Seahawks, Cypher Ravens, Spring Seminoles, Cypress United, Money Squad, along with all my Goodson coaches, Coach Richardson, Coach Calhoun, Coach Cervic, Coach Lyle. And thank you to some of my Sidewoods coaches as well, Coach Mitchell for helping me become a running back. Thank you to Coach Carter for believing in me, and thank you to Coach Ham as well. And thank you for all the trainers as well for helping me, get better every single day and pushing me to be the best I can. And last but not least, I would like to give a special thanks to all the programs for believing in me and believing in my abilities, and especially these 4 schools, Coach Yak, Coach Silverfield over at Arkansas, Coach Wallace, Coach K over at Kansas, Coach Lau, Coach Daggy, Coach Brennan over at Arizona, Coach Hayes, Coach Hall over at Tulane. Thank you guys for being a part of my process and, respecting it and trusting me throughout this process as well. With that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I will be continuing my academic and athletic career at University of Arizona. Stand up, bro. Thank you guys again for coming out. I appreciate it.
Wayne Shanks Jr. taking his talents to the University of Arizona. Wayne, one of the most offered prospects in the entire state of Texas. Man, over 35 scholarship offers, nearing 40. Did this decision come down to the very last moment for you?
Honestly, I've known for a couple weeks now, but I would say, it was at first it was a hard decision to make, but I think Arizona really stood out compared to, some of these other schools. They were really consistent with the relationship part of it, which is a really big part that matters for me in this recruitment process. And they're a really genuine program. Nothing about them feels fake or scripted, and that's something that I really appreciate about them.
I know Coach Dagey came down and visited you at your home here last week or something like that, so freshly off that visit there. And, what was their pitch to you, that really pulled you in?
Yeah. I would just say, they wanted me to be a part of their family, and I know sometimes family that word can be used around loosely, but it felt like I would really be a part of, their family, and I would be, another player. I wouldn't just be another player there. I would be a part of a program that, that's going to take care of me on the field and off the field as well, and that's I really appreciate that.
And then finally, for all the Arizona fans that are currently watching this, why should Wildcats fans be excited that you're spending the next 3 to 4 years with their program?
I'm going to give my heart. I'm going to give my soul. They're not going to have a harder working athlete come from Texas. I'm going to show, and, all glory to God, because I know I'm going to trust him through this process. I'm going to be humble about it, and I'm going to lean on my brothers with the team and my family as well, and always keep God first.
Wayne, thanks so much for the time, and for all of us here at Dave Campbell's Texas Football, congratulations. Let's hear it one more time for him. Good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.